Hi, my name is Melvin Payne, and this is another one-on-one segment of Double P Payne's production. Here I have with me Cleveland Shearls, formerly of Mobile, Alabama, currently residing in Nashville, Tennessee. Being from a southern state, Alabama, known for its flamboyant style of cooking, can you tell me what made you want to become a chef?
Oh man, what made me want to become a chef, man? Just growing up, watching my mom in the kitchen, man, how a lot of people were drawn to her food, and I wanted that feeling, man. It seemed like it was so gratifying.
From what age can you remember that you enjoyed to start cooking?
Oh man, I think it was around age 5.
Do you remember your favorite dish at that time?
Favorite dish at that time, I could say, man, my dad made this stuffed flounder, and he would stuff it with crab meat, shrimp, and when it came out the oven, it was just this one little thing that he always finished with. It was a lemon, and he would finish with that lemon juice.
So seafood being your favorite dish, can you tell me at what point or period did you really believe that you can turn cooking into a career or a lifelong fulfillment?
Well, it actually took a while, man. I went to college, undergrad in business management, and I almost graduated 48 hours before I graduated, and seemed like it wasn't what I wanted to do. And finally, man, I ended up going to culinary school and graduating from culinary school. And being that, during the times I was in college, I always threw block parties, and everybody was drawn to my food, and got a lot of girls to draw to my food, so that played a big role.
Man, it's a good thing that you kept going, because that happens to a lot of young black men in today's society. They get something started, but then they actually realize that this is not the area that I really want to go for the rest of my life. And it happened to me because I went to welding school, and I finished welding school, but I realized that this wasn't what I really wanted to do. Okay, this is my career, cooking. Can you tell me what specifically or what style of cooking that you were drawn to?
I can't say there's a signature style that I was drawn to, but being with a southern background and the foods that I like to cook, my style I can actually say is more of a American style with a upscale with a little flair behind it.
Name some of the great chefs that you admire.
Oh man, Thomas Keller. Believe it or not, some people may get me for this. Emeril Lagasse. Emeril was a chef that I grew up on, man. Just seeing how passionate he was about his food, and being able to see the reaction that he got from people, and showing how much he loved cooking. That was the thing, being able to show how much you love cooking, because ultimately you have to be happy. Just seeing how his ad-libs that he had, bam, let's kick it up a notch, and that drawed me to wanting to cook.
Can you tell me anything specific or anything that you learned from any of those chefs that you just named?
I can go back to Emeril, man. Being a southern boy and growing up close to the water, I got to really I focused on gumbo, man. Gumbo was something that I kind of actually perfected, like knowing how to cook a roux. A lot of people can't cook that roux for that gumbo. That's a major part to cooking gumbo, man. But being able to control that roux without scorching it, just adding all the seafoods from blue crab to those Gulf shrimp and that crab meat. Gumbo, I can say that be one of the things that I learned and I perfected.
Okay. Right here, now, we're in Huntsville, Alabama. You just had an event that I was able to record and create those visuals for you. It was called Built by a Chef. Can you tell me more about that?
Oh man, Built by a Chef. That's something I came up with, man. It was something that I always wanted to have an ideal body, I still got the ideal body. But so that's how this cooking class came about, man. And I came up with breakfast, a lunch, and a dinner, and show these people how to be able to prep food, but also do it in a restaurant style. I always wanted the ideal body, so I figured I would create that. I connected with Nike Pro Trainer, Jihad Irby.
Okay.
He has a program for us on the fitness side, and I was like, let's collaborate and me do it on the cooking side. So I came up with the program Built by a Chef. Hoping to change people's lives, and while changing people's lives, change mine too. You know, I look in the mirror every day, you know, and I want to see that six pack just like everybody else. But I know it takes time and preparation. So that's why we did Meal Plan Mania. And I brought my Built by a Chef program in to try to help people know that, you know, you can still have fun in the kitchen. You can still cook healthy foods without them being boring, because your trainer comes in and he tells you to eat baked fish and baked chicken and, you know, all different type of baked foods. And there's other ways to eat healthy than bake everything. So I wanted to bring my own flair in and let people know and let them interact in the class and see that there's more to it than, you know, just the boring recipes that they get from their trainers. Nothing against the trainers, but, you know, this is my side of the field. And people want to see something that's creative, but still healthy at the same time. So I've built several recipes that they can follow, but that are healthy, but also taste good and that are exciting. The classes that I teach, as you can see today, people were interactive, and it made them know that, hey man, it can be fun cooking these healthy foods, and everything doesn't have to be boring.
Okay, just piggybacking on what you said as far as changing people's lives, that's what we're here to do. We're here to show young black men, but not just young black men, young men period.
Yes, sir.
And also females as well, that you can be different if you believe in yourself, and you get to surround yourself with positive people. And that's the main thing in today's society. Believing in yourself and you're surrounding yourself with positive people.
And I've always wanted to be positive, man, and God plays a big role in my life on changing, and I want to be that positive person that people.
Well, Cleveland, I really appreciate you being here today.
Definitely.
But can you tell me what social media sites or what outlets can you be found on or contacted by?
Oh yeah, man, I'm on Instagram. You can reach me at Chef Cleveland. Also, my business is at The Lost Spoon. I'm a private chef in Nashville, Personal Chef. And Facebook, you can reach me at Cleveland Shearls. My email is chefcleveland@gmail.com.